Good evening, EDLT 560 adventurers. I am just making a short video about our assignments for September 16th through the 23rd. As it says on our homepage here, you may have noticed it's been updated. Our next Class Connect session is next Tuesday, the 23rd, from 7 to 8 p.m. And please log in 15 to 30 minutes before the session begins at 7 so you can do a tech and sound check. Sound is going to be important in this discussion because it is a discussion, and a headphone microphone set is highly recommended. Not mandatory. You can certainly carry on a Connect discussion using your built-in microphone, but it's recommended. The other thing we have going on this week, perhaps you would like to do the online learning community discussion via the discussion board where you post and respond like you've been doing for the first 2 weeks of Unit 3. You can do this in addition to the live Connect session or just do the live Connect session, your choice. You still have to do the readings even if you're coming to the live Connect session because you're going to need that information to prepare. Some really important concepts in the readings for online learning community in terms of theoretical models and research. The other big item that your group has to wrap up this week are the group work contracts, because they are also due next September 23rd. And with that, let's go ahead and click on modules. You'll notice I have moved some, well, not in the modules, but in the discussion. So in Module 3, we're going to Online Learning Community discussion. Please let me know right away if you run into any links that don't work. Thanks to one of your fellow students, she gave me a heads up about a faulty link. All right, the directions tell you about creating a post with an answer to the following questions. And then at the bottom, these are the same questions up here that we will be addressing because you have a choice. Please note, however, that you have a choice this week to do the discussion or attend a live class. The questions are the same, the modality is different, the choice is yours. The date for our live class meeting will be discussed and determined early in the course. So thank you all, big shout out for taking the doodle poll, responding so quickly, because the majority of people did choose the 7 to 8 time slot next Tuesday night. Yes, even when you're in this other modality, you're highly encouraged to, when you are doing the readings in preparation for the live discussion, when we go to these questions, because it says, what according to your readings? The art of building virtual communities, talking about teacher, social, and cognitive presences. These are all concepts that are discussed in the readings. So you will need to do the readings either way, and they're great readings. So when I click on Online Learning Community, I get a very strange page. Okay, let's try this again. I think I must have fixed the link. At least I hope so. When you click on Online Learning Community, it takes you to this page, which talks about the community of inquiry model and these other resources, as well as reading in your collaborating online chapters 1 and 2. Either way, you have to prepare for the discussion, whatever format you're going to choose with doing the readings. The other thing that's due this week is your group contract. This is where you submit either the link to the Google Doc that you've already created, or yeah, you have to submit the link. I'm sorry it's so slow. And here is the You either did it or you didn't do it. It's pretty simple. And it says a text entry, a website URL, a media recording, or a file upload. I suspect most of you are going to have a website URL. Make sure that you have added me, please, to your Google Doc, if that's what you end up using for your group work contract, as at my NMSU email, which is, of course, on the homepage, I believe. I haven't looked at it lately. I guess I took it off the homepage, but it certainly is in the syllabus in the Google Doc. I usually leave my contact information on the homepage. Obviously, I did not do that this month or this time around, but you can access it on the syllabus. Sorry, everything's a little slow. And yes, we will be meeting in our Adobe Connect room. And there is my NMSU email. I have a Google account using my NMSU email, and so that's the one that will please me the most. Not that the other one won't work, it's just it's easier when it's all connected to my one Google account email. So those are the major things. Our Adobe Connect session coming up as announced on the home page, your choice of formats to complete your discussion, getting your group work contracts figured out and submitted. And the other thing I might give you giving you a heads up about is when you're looking ahead, it's not too soon for you to start thinking about the week after next, because it does take a while to do your design your draft getting started materials. I highly recommend that you at least look and start thinking about these assignments that are due via, well, you create them, you submit them in the discussion, and you get feedback from your classmates. I've also updated the collaborations, and I see that there's a group contract here. Of course, we've already visited the group work contract template here, but the Memorable Memes Mania is now linked here for you to view. I don't want you editing it. You want to copy and paste the information into your own documents, as well as with the top 5 blogs, the Twitter top 5, and I did finish up the Get Appy group work opportunity for some of you who have not done Twitter top 5. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up, and you guys have a great week and keep up the excellent work. Woot woot!